Kingsley disappearance na forever. E no leave one single note. No money, no explanation, just emptiness. The moment police take Nara away, Sheila, at 18 years old, become the head of the household. She tried to call Kingsley, but the line dey dead. She go to his office, but the place dey locked. Then one of the police officers wey arrest Nara come back to the house to come collect some documents. He look at Sheila with pity. "Your mama na strong woman o," the policeman talk. "Na 5 years they go give her for prison. And for your papa, that man na clever man. He don't disappear. You go need strength to pikin," the police talk. "Your mama na drug mule for your papa." The words hit Sheila like physical blow. Her mama, the one wey dey always preach morality, the one wey make sure say she pray every night, the one wey dey give her everything, a criminal, a drug mule. The wall of love and lies break down. Sheila look at her little sister, Kendra. She be 8 years old, and dey cry for her mama. She look at the fine house wey suddenly feel cold and dirty. The landlord come demanding rent. Kingsley no pay for 3 months. Sheila tries to call her biological grandmother, Mama Caro. The line ring, then cut off. The past Nara run from now, they follow her children. With no job, no money, and a heartbroken 8-year-old to feed. Sheila make a very painful decision. She drop out of polytechnic. No be time for school again, na time to hustle. She sell the fine furniture. She sell the big television. She used the money to pay for a smaller, cheaper room and to feed Kendra. Sheila start to dey work for one dry cleaning shop for the bypass. Dem dey pay small, but na something. Dem suffer. They feed from hand to mouth. Sheila sacrifice her youth, her dreams, and her happiness to her sister. The love for Kendra na deep love, but the feeling for her mama na cold one. Sheila hates her mama. She hates her for the lies, for the shame, for the suffering. She hates her for choosing a bad life when she could have just stayed for the akara business. "Mama," Sheila go whisper at night, her eyes red from crying and exhaustion. "Wetin you do to us, I no go forgive you for this." For 5 years, the sisters endure. Sheila raised Kendra. Kendra no know the full story. She just miss her mama. Sheila go visit Nara for prison once, but she no go talk much. She just dey look at her mama with eyes full of disappointment, silent anger. Nara look broken, old, but her eyes still full of the same fierce love for her children. 5 years later, Nara dated 3 years old now. Her time don serve. She comot from prison. No person to welcome her. She look thin, tired and old before her time, but the fire for her eyes, the one wey Madonna sabi, dey back. She don dey free. Her first thoughts na her children. She waka back to the beautiful estate, but her house dey empty. Landlord tell her say Sheila pack out long time ago. Nara start her second major search for her children for the chaos of Port Harcourt. She waka every market, every street, every slum she sabi. She ask everyone she see. She no stop. 1 month later, she dey waka through one busy market for the My One. She pass one small dry cleaning shop, and there she see her, Sheila. Sheila no longer dey bright, innocent pikin, but a tired, hardworking young woman of 23 years old, wearing a faded uniform. Her eyes hollow. She dey fold customer shirts. Her movements mechanical. Nara stop for the gate. Her heart almost tear out of her chest. "Sheila!" she call out, her voice loud, cracked with emotion and 5 years of pain. Sheila raised her head. When she see her mama, her face turned to stone. Not surprise, not joy, just deep cold hatred. Kendra, now 13 years old, hear the noise and rush out. When she see her mama, she scream with pure happiness. "Mama! Mama, you don't come back." Kendra run to Nara, jumping into her arms. Nara hug her daughter tight, crying tears of joy and relief. The first real tears she cried for 5 years. Kendra hug dey strong, dey warm, dey forgiving. Sheila just stand there, watching, arms crossed. Nara look over Kendra's head, straight into Sheila's eyes. "My pikin, my first daughter, I know say you dey vex. I know say you suffer. I know everything." Nara talk, her voice low. "Please, I want to talk to you. I want to tell you the truth. I beg." Sheila sigh, a tired sound. She look at Kendra's happy face, and the hatred in her heart soften. She can't take this joy away from her sister. "Waka come house, mama." The house na one small one for yard, for Rumukuro extension. I no fit stop work now. Sheila talk. No smile, no warmth, just cold acceptance. Nara and the girls move back together. The house small, with leaking roof, but na house. Nara spent the next few weeks begging for Sheila's forgiveness. She tell her everything, from the day her mama chased her out to Madonna's death, to Kingsley threats, everything I do, even the bad one. Na because I want make una get light for life, no be darkness like my own. I choose my children over my dignity. Na my mistake, and I don't pay for am. Nara talk with tears running down her face. It take 3 months of shared pain, shared meals, and Kendra's constant happiness for Sheila to finally break. One night, Sheila comes to her mama, hug her tight, and cry for the first time since she carried the family load. I forgive you, mama, but I no go forget the pain. We go start afresh, together, the family rebuild. Nara gets one last hope. All those years she no trust Kingsley. She's happy say the street life fit end at any time. She hide one small money for one secret place for bank account where she opened with fake name. 1 week after Sheila forgive her, Nara leave the house. She come back 3 hours later, holding one small bag. My children, God no forget us, oh, she talk, putting the money on the table. Na 3 million naira. Not plenty for the kind life they need, but it be like the ocean for their small cup. This money na for one thing, school. Sheila, you go back to Polytechnic. Kendra, you go enter the best secondary school for this area. We go eat bread, water, but you people will get a future. Nara announced with her face determined. Sheila argue say they should use the money to start business, but Nara insists. She talks say she wants make her children no miss their chance. They go back to school. The house filled with books and hope again. Nara used the remaining money to buy small provisions and pay the rent for almost a year. They live for 1 year on the money. The joy of education, sweet, but the money no be forever. 1 year and 3 months later, the money finish every last time. Sheila did for her second year for school. Kendra did JSS too. The situation turned worse than before. Nara no fit find job. Her criminal record na one heavy chain. Sheila and Kendra, they go to school hungry. The landlord starts to shout for rent. Nara sit down for the small room, looking at her children's uniform, and the shame of failure choke her. The hustles she sabi na either akara, frying, which she no get capital for, or prostitution, or drug mule, which she swear say she no go touch again. The future look dark again. The question na, wetin be the next move? Na clear struggle go win, or na the streets go swallow them again. Nara dey 33 years old. The money don't finish like water for desert. The house quiet now. No be the quiet of peace, but the quiet of hunger. Sheila, 24, dey hustle to finish her second year in Polytechnic, and Kendra, 14, manage for JSS2. The landlord don't give them final notice. Nara tries to call every connection she gets for Port Harcourt, but nobody won't touch person wey just come out from prison. Her shame na a mark wey burn hot for her forehead. One Sunday, Nara used her last 15 naira to buy small tomatoes and pepper to cook stew with the last garri for the house. She tell the girls to dress well for church, but hunger dey follow them like shadow. As they dey waka, Nara hear one voice wey she know, but hope say she no go ever hear again. Kai, see as this life no dey fair. Na small pikin she be that time. See the life wey she choose. Na so shame dey follow person like clothes. Nara turn, standing beside one big shiny Mercedes SUV. Na Mama Caro, her mother, and her younger brother Chibike and sister Ife. Mama Caro turn old, wear lace, wey shine, her jewelry dey blink under sun. Chibike na successful businessman, fat and well-fed. Ife, Nara's younger sister, wear expensive clothes, holding a designer bag. The sight of their wealth beside Nara's struggle na like knife for her heart. Mama Caro chook eye for Nara body from head to toe, her face full of disgust, no pity. Nara, so na still this rubbish life you dey live. I hear say you go prison. Drug mule? You carry the same bad luck wey pursue you from my house, follow your own children. Try, God forbid, Mama Caro talk, loud enough for people to hear. Mama, I beg, not here. Nara plead, her face burning with shame. Ify just coughed, shaking her head. Look at her pikin. They look like church mouse. My own children, they for private school. Them no know wetin be suffering. Nara, you be disgrace to this family. Can never learn your lesson. She be catering loud. Uncle Arnold nod. Mama leave her. Na cause. That time if she just follow us, her life no go dey like this. Now, she just dey waste the money wey she gets. Criminal record. Who go give you job? The mockery strike Nara deeper than any prison sentence. It be like say, every punch Kingsley give her, every cold night for the streets, every tear she cry for Sheila's future, na for nothing. Her own blood, her own family, they mock the sacrifice. Nara look at Sheila, her beautiful bright daughter, we hide her face in shame, and she look at Kendra, where they confused and scared. That moment, something break inside Nara. The desire for clean hustle disappear. She realize say, for Port Harcourt, where poverty fit swallow person quick. If you no fight fire with fire, you go burn. She swear say her children no go look like church mouse again. She go get back the respect her family take from her. No matter the price, una no go mock me again. Nara whispered to herself, ignoring the venom of her family. My children could shine brighter than your own. Una go see. Nara make her choice. This time, it no be prostitution. This time, no be drugs. This time, na something wey kill the land and people slowly, but pay well for Port Harcourt illegal oil bunkering support, or as dem dey call am, bullfire. She find one old contact from Kingsley days, a man wey dem dey call Tallman. Tallman no push drugs, e dey deal with the dirty black gold. Nara used the small money she gets from selling her last valuable jewelries to rent one abandoned warehouse for a quiet creekside area. She tell the tall man say she go use the place as storage and transloading depot for the illegally refined products before them go load for bigger badges. The job na heavy duty, dangerous and very illegal. The fuel na corrosive, the smoke toxic, and the risks of explosion or military raid dey high always. Nara tell her children say she start one petroleum distribution business distributing legal kerosene and diesel. She adopt a new persona, Madam Nari. She drive one small beat-up Hilux van, but she make sure say she dey clean and presentable when she come home. For 5 years, Nara live for that dangerous edge. She make plenty money. The money come in cash, smelling of crude oil and sweat, but it dey enough to secure the future. Sheila, now 29, finished her polytechnic with distinction, and Nara used the profile money to sponsor her master's application for Lagos. Kendra, now 18, entered a good university for Port Harcourt, studying law, the course where Nara always dreamed for her. Nara moved them out of the small room and buy a small decent house for a nice estate. They never think about rent or light again. Nara's success sweet, but she dey tired. She dey cough plenty, and she never allow anybody come near her office. She be the ultimate secret keeper. She achieve her goal. Her children dey shine. Sheila come back from Lagos, sharp, beautiful, and educated. She no longer be the tired girl from the dry cleaning shop. She gets a job as senior analyst for one international firm. There she meets Chidi. Chidi na everything Kingsley pretend to be. Rich, handsome, and truly honest. In be big oga for one major construction company. Chidi fall for Sheila like heavy rain. He no care say she be polytechnic graduate or say she come from struggle. He see her strength and her heart. Sheila and Chidi marry in a beautiful ceremony for Port Harcourt. Nara, now 45, relax small. Her hustle slow down because the risks dey increase, and she don't save enough money for the girls to be comfortable for life. She believes say she don't win. One evening, Sheila and Chidi dey drive home from dinner for the GRA. They drive through the dark quiet road for the creek. Sheila see one familiar Hilux van parked by dark greasy warehouse. Nara's van. Mama? Wetin mama car dey do for this kind place? Sheila asks. Chidi wey know the darkness of Port Harcourt, jaw tighten. Baby, this place na serious illegal business they do for here. Nothing clean dey happen for this side. Sheila insists say they must stop. She come down from the car, her heart beating. She sneaked close to the warehouse. The air choked her with the smell of heavy diesel and crude oil. She heard men shouting. She pushed the metal door small. Her heart turned to ice. She see her mother, Madame Nari, her expensive wrapper tied around her waist, her hands dirty, shouting orders as men they pump illegal refined fuel from big tank into small plastic jerrycans. The scene, they rough, dangerous, and absolutely criminal. Nara no be legitimate oil distributor. She be poor-fire criminal. Sheila stand there, unable to move, unable to breathe. The truth they worse than drugs. The danger bigger than Kingsley. All the years of stability, the success, the marriage, all of them built on toxic illegal oil money. Sheila run back to Chidi's car, crying, screaming. The pain for her chest, the unbearable, the hatred. She rushed back. Sheila no talk to Nara for 1 week. She just stay cold and distant. When Nara come to visit their house, Sheila finally confronts her, her voice trembling with disappointment. Mama, you do am again. After the suffer wey we suffer, after prison, you put us back for the hands of the law. You lied to us again. You built our life with stolen oil and poison. How can I live with this shame? The shame wey your own mama gave you, na the same shame you dey give us. Nara fell to her knees, begging, trying to explain the fear of poverty, the shame of mockery, the fight for their survival. My pikin abeg, no be like that. The life too bad. Na the only way to make una shine be that. You don marry well now na. You and Chidi. You people dey safe. I do am for una. No mama. You do am for your pride. You do am because you no fit stand the clean hustle. You no trust God. I cannot live with this so. I don't want your money. I don't want this poison for my life. Sheila pack Kendra small things. Kendra 25, now an adult, a law graduate. Watch him confusion, tears for her eyes. Sheila take Kendra by the hand. Kendra, you go follow me. We go move far from this. I banish this woman comot from our life. She no be the mama we would think say she be. Sheila announced, her voice final. Nara watched as her 2 grown children, her life, her joy, walk out the door, out of the house wey she buy with blood and fire, and enter the black luxurious car of Chidi. Nara dey 45 years old, alone for her big house, all her money and her silence. She spent the next 2 years drinking herself to sleep. The cough from the crude oil fume, now constant, the loneliness dey eat her up. She still gets money, but she no gets life. At 47 years old, the toxins and the stress finally break her. She collapsed for her warehouse and then rush her go hospital. Struggling to breathe, she gets severe organ failure and needed urgent expensive surgery. The call come to Sheila when she dey for her office. A distant cousin tell her say Nara dey for University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, fighting for her life. She needs surgery wey cost plenty money. Sheila still angry, but she no dey heartless. She dey strong. Christian woman. She talk to Chidi, and Chidi, the good man, tell her say make she go see her mama. Sheila pay for the surgery. She pay not for forgiveness, but for duty. The night before the surgery, the small clean hospital room fill up. Nara look weak, her body swollen, but her eyes bright. Sheila and Kendra dey there, standing far. Na Mama Caro, now old with walking stick, and Nara's siblings enter. Mama Caro look weak, tears already dey her eyes. Nara look at her mother, the woman wey pursue her with curse 36 years ago, the woman wey caused the first domino to fall. Mama, Nara whisper, the words scratchy and weak. Mama Caro drop her stick and rush to the bed, forgetting her anger, forgetting her pride, forgetting everything except the small girl she pushed out in the rain. My pikin, Nara, look at you. Wetin happen? Wetin make you allow yourself suffer like this? Na this life you want for yourself? You follow bad road again? Mama Caro cry, holding Nara's dirty thin hand, weeping for the lost years. Nara shake her head, tears running down her eyes. Mama, now you teach me say better to die for outside than to bring shame inside. I try to make them not to get ashamed. I fail. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry for everything. No, no, my pikin. Na me dey sorry. Na me kill you. I use my hand kill my pikin. I for hold you tight. You be just pikin that time and I curse you. I pursue you comot from house. I swear on the name of God. Please forgive me, my pikin. Though mama dey ask for forgiveness, Mama Carol weep, her shoulders shaking, her beautiful lace clothes soaked with tears and snot. The siblings stand aside silently. I forgive you, Mama. I don't forgive you long time ago. I carry your curse, but I change am to blessing for my children. Nara talk. Mama Carol look at Sheila and Kendra, who dey cry quietly. See your daughters. Dem fine. Dem dey well educated. You win, Nara. You win. Now you go come out of this surgery alive. You go live to see your grandchildren. You hear me? You must come out alive. Your mama needs you now. Nara look at Sheila, her eyes full of the fierce love that survived everything. Sheila, Kendra, forgive me for the lies. The love dey real. I love both of you. More than my life itself. I dey sorry. Sheila with a choke sobbed, managed to talk. Mama, I forgive you. Please just hold on. The hospital nurse coming. Time for preparation. Mama Carol held Nara tight for one last time, rubbing her head, whispering words of blessing, telling her say the curse don't break. The next morning, the surgeon meets the family for the waiting room. I'm sorry. The surgery was not successful. We lost her on the table. Her organs were too damaged. A silence way past the one for the presidential hotel fall on the room. Mama Carol did not cry. She just let out one long, piercing wail, the sound of a woman whose own cause finally claimed her child. She falls to the floor, grasping the beads of her expensive jewelry, her life broken by the death of the pikin she banished, and finally, fully forgive. Sheila held her sister Kendra tight. The hatred was gone. Only deep, exhausting grief remained. Nara did not get a happy ending, but in the final hour, she got forgiveness and she secured the future for her children, the only victory she ever needed. Nara died at the age of 48.